Welcome to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and today I want to do the reaction for Humanity's Last Breath, Abyssal Mouth. It's my first time reacting to this band. I don't know anything about them, but on this channel, I try to be 100% genuine in how I feel about the song, whether I like it, dislike it. Try to do it in a polite way to create conversational points on this channel, because that's what it's about in this community. With no further ado, let's get right into this video, and if you like this more analytical approach to videos, make sure to subscribe down below for more. I mean, right away, his vocals are insane. So I am digging his growls for sure. I'm trying to get in a mindset right now without judging the song left or right. The mindset of the song is kind of to build up this atmosphere and this brutalness that they're bringing, right? It's just fucking brutal death metal, whatever genre you want to call it, whatever extreme metal genre you want to call it. But they just bring this darkness to the song. I'm going to be looking for interesting riffs for sure. Interesting transitions, and not just an over-reliance on brutality. Because we've all heard it. Anybody who's listened to metal for a long period of time, I've heard faster bands, I've heard more brutal bands. Like, you just heard it all. You want to hear interesting music. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most groundbreaking, unique thing. So I'm going to be looking out for that on this reaction. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for this transition here because as of now, I am totally unimpressed. And so far, it is an over-reliance on this brutality. And to me, it's always been a little bit silly where you have to get super duper low when you're playing guitar to somehow it's going to signify you're more brutal. Even some of my favorite bands have done that, like Creator. But not judging the band for that. So far, just musically, I'm not really in there because it is fast drums, loud guitars and brutal vocals, but where's the songwriting? Where is the structure? Where is you taking me to different places? What they do have is a mood. They've created a nice atmosphere in the song, and that's the positive I can take away. I don't like the music video. I don't like the shaky cam. There's only so many shaky cam shots I can see. So far, I am very kind of here. See, like that part, that little more moment where that transition, I like, and that's what's happening in this song. There's like little nitpicks I can take out and say, "Ooh, I like this little part." And there's obviously channeling some black metal in here as well. Kind of reminds me of like how I feel about Emperor. Emperor is considered by many the greatest black metal band of all time, and honestly, I respect everything Emperor stands for, and I think they're hyper intelligent as musicians. With Ishan's projects and everything like that, but I've never liked Emperor. I've tried dozens and dozens of times, and I've just never got into them because I can't get into the groove. I don't understand the allure. And here it's kind of the same. I'm not going to be talking about saying that, oh, this sucks because I deem it so, but more of on a personal level, I don't get the groove. I don't get the point, because I know bands that are just as heavy but have more technicality and interesting songwriting, or I've heard bands that are even more brutal but they have catchy riffs. Like there's other elements in other bands that I've heard that would have me pick them over this one in particular. So perhaps it's maybe a bad song to start with, despite the one that's been recommended to me. Yeah, this is kind of a boring song. I won't write this band off based on this one song, and I will finish it, but it's very boring. I am honestly just waiting for it to end in many ways, because this might impress perhaps somebody who's never heard something this brutal and they're just getting into it and they're like, whoa, I can't believe I've heard something like that. You know, I don't even have to speak about myself. Any like old school veterans, how do you feel about this song in particular? What, especially some of the bands that you've kind of grown up with or come to love? I don't know, Immolation or Asphyx or Crisium, Nile, all these like brutal death, Cannibal Corpse. Like, how do you feel about them in comparison to this band? Because I'd much rather listen to those bands, to be honest, because this is a little bit weak songwriting. I was very impressed actually listening to the Immolation. I only discovered them a couple of weeks ago. How fucking good their songwriting is. And I think in a death metal sphere, they're probably some of the best, like Aborted and Nile. Like, they just have so much variety in their music while keeping all the brutality in it. And this seems almost like archaic in comparison. And this is no, you know, knock on the band or anything like that. But again, if I'm speaking my mind truthfully, that this is how I feel. You know what I like in recent months you guys showed me that has the same level of intensity and kind of almost same intensity and brutality, but kind of along the same, that shock value, but I liked Lorna Shore. Lorna Shore really attracted me. I loved his vocals. and I loved the kind of the intensity of the band, but the songwriting was still good. Whereas here, yeah, it was very basic. It kept in that same rhythm, and it's not like it's Meshuggah, where there's kind of real thought behind that simplicity, or Gojira. Here is just kind of, I think it's just simple because I don't think there was much thought into layering it overall. This is probably would be really cool in the 90s, but in 2022, this is something we've heard 100 times before. But guys, let me know how you feel. Perhaps maybe I'm just completely wrong. I've heard the wrong song. Maybe you agree with me on some of these points. And let me know down below. Make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys, and keep it metal.